Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Antoinette from Simply a Chic. Today's video I am sharing some Christmas mantel and fireplace decor ideas to inspire you to get ready for Christmas. Today's video I am also joining a group collab hosted by Lisa from Lisa Burningham and a bunch of talented ladies here on YouTube to bring you some DIY Christmas mantel and fireplace inspiration. I will link Lisa's channel and a playlist down in the description box below for you to check out. I love decorating my mantel for different seasons and I love making custom garlands. I had so much fun building them. So here are a few of the ways that I decorated my mantel for Christmas, as well as I am sharing some tips and ideas for how to use same items but in a different style or theme. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I upload my new videos. First style is this rustic glam with blush pink, and you will probably notice how much I love pink and how much I use it in my decorating, but feel free to use any of the colors or items that you prefer. First thing, I place these 3 command hooks up here to hold up my garland. And then I have this garland here that I have for so many years now. So I'm just gonna use it as a base for my mantel, and I'm gonna find where the middle is first and then pull the ends up over the command hooks, then secure it very well. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff all the branches exactly how I did my tree. Then I will add this garland that I had for a long time as well, and as you can see here it's a little bit shorter than the first one, so I'm gonna lay it on the top of the first garland. Then I'm gonna try to mix all the branches together by twisting the branches so it will look like one garland. Then I have these 2 swags that I had for a while. They were from Marshall's. I used them last year on my outdoor lanterns, and today I decided to add them to my garland, one on each end to extend the garland down. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna connect all the branches together to make it look like one-piece garland. And once I was happy with how my garland looks, I went ahead and I added some LED lights off the camera. Now I am adding these poinsettia flowers that were from Michael's, and I also have some added in my tree as well. These sparkly picks I had for a while. I am just gonna add them throughout the garland like this to add a little bit of sparkles and texture. And these giant pine cones were from Canadian Tire, a store here in Canada. And I'm just gonna add one on each side. Also, I am adding more pine cones to have that rustic look as well. And for more of that rustic look, I am adding these bronze ornaments all over the garland. Then I have these frosty branches with some tiny pine cones that I had from Michael's, and I am just gonna weave them into the garland like this. Next, I am adding some ribbon, and these are same as the ones that I put on my tree. And as you can see, I cut them into small pieces, so I'm gonna go ahead and add them throughout the garland. And finally, I have these cute ceramic angels I picked up at the antique store long time ago, and I'm gonna hang them here along the bottom. Plus, I'm adding some of these long ones that I purchased over the years. And here is the finished look at the mantle. And as you can see here, I decided to hook the middle up on the command hook because it was getting heavy and it started to drip down. And I think it looks beautiful like this. I love how it turned out. And this belief sign came from Michael's, and I think it looks perfect above here. Next style is cascading garland, and the theme was Dusty Christmas, a combination of plum, burgundy, and pink, and this was my favorite. So I'm gonna start with this garland. It's 9 feet long. It has some pine cones on it, and I picked it up from Michael's last year off season for just $6, and I'm gonna place it on my mantle starting here at the end. I'm gonna secure it well, then do the other side same way. And then I'm gonna hold the middle and pinch it like this to make my first swag like this one. Then I'm gonna fluff everything nicely. I wanted this garland to look like the middle swag is the longest and the two around it a bit shorter and the ends a bit shorter to give it that cascading look, but in a triangle shape. I have had this old garland for a long time. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it up. Then attach each one to the garland by twisting the branches together like this. Next step, I am adding these LED lights that I use all the time, and they were from Costco. Now that the lights on, I am gonna go ahead and add more greenery picks that I had from long time ago. I'm just gonna weave them into the garland like this to make it look thicker and fuller. Along with these sparkly ones to add more texture. Also, I have these frosty branches with little pine cones on that I got from Michael's long time ago. I used them on my mantle last year. I'm gonna leave that video down in the description box so you can watch the video from last year. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add them all over the garland. Now I'm adding this gorgeous pink poinsettia that I really love, and I have been using it for the last few Christmas. I'm gonna just add it in the middle here above the long swag. These gorgeous feathered ornaments I picked up from HomeSense this year. I'm gonna place them on each side of the poinsettia flower. Also, I'm adding these ornaments that I already had, and they were from HomeSense as well. I'm just gonna add them and secure them to the branches very well. I really love how it's coming out so far. I might leave it like this for now, but we'll see. I'm just gonna add this belief sign from last year. It was from Michael's, along with these cute birds and these Christmas trees. All were from Michael's. Now it's the next day. I thought to add more stuff, so I went ahead and added more ornaments and some of these pink sparkly picks that I got from dollar store, and I cut them like this, then weave them into the garland. Also, I snipped some pieces from this long sparkly stem and added between the garland like this one to give it that elegant and whimsical look. Finally, I added these berries that I had from long time. I just weaved them into the garland like this. I absolutely love the finished look of my mantle. I think it turned out super cute. Lastly, I have to decorate around the fireplace area as well. So I placed these angels, lanterns, and reindeers on both sides of the fireplace. I absolutely love how everything came together so beautiful and festive. Next style is this glam look garland, a combination of champagne, gold, and blush pink. My first tip for how to decorate Christmas mantle is to have a theme or a color scheme, and whatever you decide to do, it always has to match with your Christmas tree theme or with the rest of the room color scheme that you are having. And this year I picked glam champagne with shimmery gold and a touch of pink color scheme. So I'm gonna continue to use same color scheme as my trees. I like to start with clean mantle, and I also like to keep these command hooks here all year long to secure my garlands on through the seasons. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna use these two swags that I already had, and I'm gonna place them on my mantle like this, then attach them together in the middle and secure them to the hooks very well. Since we moved to this house, I love decorating my mantle for every season, and I always love making custom garlands, even though sometimes I would use same items, but every time I try making it look different style and unique. I will link down in the description box how I decorated it for the last two Christmas in case you are interested. Next tip is to fluff the garland just like how you fluff the tree. So make sure to pull out every branch and just create that nice look for each tip of each branch. Next thing I like to do is to add in some extra branches or picks for extra texture. I'm gonna be adding in these magnolia stems that I had for a long time. Also, I am adding these flocked picks. Next step, I add the light. I just love adding twinkle lights to my garland at Christmas. It's so magical. And I have these LED lights that were from Costco. And at first, I'm just gonna find where the halfway point is. Then I'm gonna add them in the garland starting at the middle point. And once I finish adding the lights in, I hide the battery box right here. Next tip is to add ribbon to the garland. And I'm using same ribbon that I use on my trees to continue creating that glammed look that I am after. And at first, I'm just gonna do few loops like you see me doing here. Then I'm gonna tie this floral wire around, and then I attach the bow in the middle right here. Then I'm gonna tuck the ribbon in the garland like this, then twist it. Tuck it in again, then twist it, and so on. Then I do the same thing on the other side. Once I add my ribbon, I love adding these oversized pine cones, and these are pink, so they just match well with the pink that is on my tree. Here I'm just gonna add them on each side of the bow and secure them to the branches very well. I also add these pine cones as well. Next, I am adding these gorgeous magnolia flowers, one on each side. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in any sparkly picks, ornaments, or berries, and I am just gonna weave them into the garland like this and play around with until I get the look that I love. Lastly, I am adding these clear ornaments, and I'm just gonna hang them here along the bottom of the garland. I finish it off by spraying some of this snow on all the green tips of my garland to give it that flocked look that my flocked trees have, and I think it turned out so pretty. Also, I decided to add these clear Christmas trees and clear deers here as well. I really love how everything came out together so beautifully. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and found some of these tips helpful. Last one, I thought to share this style too. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage for how I put everything together here, but as you can see, it was really simple. I just used 4 evergreen garland with some pine cones. Then I added some LED lights and the joy stocking holders. Then I hung 3 stockings and I added my children initials on each one of them. Also, I hung the same white ceramic angels that I used before in between the stockings, like how you see it here. And on the bottom here, I placed these cute lanterns on both sides of the fireplace. I hope you guys enjoyed these mantel and fireplace decor ideas, and I hope you found them helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and let me know in the comment which one of the styles was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you on my next one, be well and have fun.